Welcome back, everyone. This is Grant with Like Listing. How are we doing today? Just wanted to talk to you about when should you fire your real estate agent? Well, this is a prime example right here of immediately firing them. You can see that they priced it in September at 3.26 and then worked their way down to 3 and then got an offer because we're pending feasibility. And then we came back active at 2.715. That person lost $545,000. That's insane. If someone lost $545,000 for me, they'd immediately be fired. Immediately. There would be no questions. And yet this seller is choosing to work with this real estate agent. Maybe they know each other. Maybe they're best friends from high school. I don't know. But if you lost $545,000 for me, you probably wouldn't be my friend anymore. I mean, this is insane. You got to price it right. This goes back to showing that pricing the house right is very, very, very important. I think they should have come in at 3 million, maybe 3.1, back in September. And then you would have had a couple offers probably, and maybe even a bidding war. But regardless, we're not in the pandemic anymore. We're not in 2008 anymore. Like, you shouldn't be reducing your price $500,000. I mean, most houses are selling within 5, maybe a 10% discount of list price. But that's rare. I just think like this is insane that you'd work with this agent. I mean, when I first was investing in real estate, I went through a few real estate agents before I found a halfway decent one. And then, even then, I missed out on a deal that could have maybe made me $250,000 because they weren't willing to do the work. They were like, oh, it's not worth my time. It was such a cheap deal. Like, the house was literally less than the cost of a car. And they didn't want to do it because, again, the house was less than the cost of a car. So their commission was going to be like $300. It wasn't worth their time. But in the end, that's why I became a real estate agent, so that I could hunt down these deals and buy them. Because, that was kind of unacceptable to me that they didn't want to work, even though I had given them lots of business prior. They've made thousands of dollars off me, but they didn't want to do this small deal because every agent is after their commission, after their livelihood. And I just don't, I think you should help people, but this is the exact reason why pricing is so important on the coming with a real price, not some fantasy price, because now they're chasing the market down on this listing here. Again, you see them chasing it down. And what if they get, I don't know, 2.5 million for the property? You're saying that person lost $750,000 on this deal from the list price? That's like 25%. So as always, be careful out there. Look forward to working with good agents and, be amazing. Okay. Do the right thing. Work with, if it's a small deal, it's a small deal. Still work with your buyer. If it's a large deal, great. Then you just made more commission. But I mean, this is a people business. We should be working with people and providing them correct advice and not fantasy prices. I could do 100 deals with people saying, hey, yeah, your house, even though it's a 2-bedroom, we'll list it for 10 million. You're going to be a 10 millionaire. You're going to be richer than you've ever dreamed of. And then we'll come down from 10 million to 9 to 4 to 1 to maybe 550, 550,000 for the house. This isn't how to do business. Price it correctly. List it correctly. But if someone lost me $500,000, they'd be fired immediately. and this seller continues to work with this person. And that's the bad thing, is that you got to be smart enough as a seller, know when to hire and know when to fire your real estate agent. As always, be amazing, look out, and have a wonderful day. All right.